guys, today we're going to talk about the magic number for the word count that should be in your business plan. I do a lot of business plans, it's kind of my thing, and I've come to a very concrete conclusion in my experience on what is a really solid range for a business plan that's not too wordy and not too sparse. Before I get to that number, I want you to remember that a business plan is not just a proposal where you dump every single aspect of your business thought into it. Usually you're creating a proposal that is to be understood, comprehended, and easily acknowledged by whoever's reading it. If you overburden it with too much text or too much information, or some people tend to just kind of write what they're thinking and they don't think about what their audience needs to know. They just sort of start spewing out whatever's running through their head, and you end up with 20 pages of just words, which is okay as a starting point, but then you got to go back and cut it with a hacksaw until it makes sense and is easy to skim through. Now, the magic page count is often a question that I hear, and the reason why I tend to veer towards focusing on word count is because you can have 20 pages that are 3/4 blank, which I see all the time. People tend to start with the SBA template online, where it has 46 pages of template material, and then you go back and you start kind of answering the questions, and by the end of it you have 46 pages in business plan, but that might only be 1,000 words, and that's not a lot of content. That's not nearly enough content to constitute a completed business plan. So the magic number that I achieve in my business plans is a 4,000 word count to a 5,000 word count. That is not a lot of words. I know it might sound like a lot to you, but it's very abbreviated, and I do that intentionally. My business plans are meant to be easy to read, quick to skim through, visually balanced. There's a lot of things that go into the way I build them, but the bottom line is it has to not be overwhelming. It has to be simple and skimmable. And the 5,000 word count is really the maximum, because if you go beyond that, then people are skimming for sections. They're not skimming to understand content quickly. They're just saying, okay, I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to skip that. So make it easy for them. Do not go into a ton of length. Make everything as concise as you can. Every single word should have powerful meaning. Do not put in arbitrary sentences. Do not put in 20 pages of legal statements. Usually what people do is they overdo it and they bloat it with extra material, and nobody wants to sift through that. I recommend you keep your core business plan, again, under 5,000 words, aim for at least 4,000 words. And then if you have extra material, say sales brochures or marketing information or a patent pending you want to attach, make it an appendix. Any additional supplemental material belongs in the appendix. It does not belong in the main business plan. Your main business plan should be your market research, company overview, your financials, and those operational things that are core traditional business plan content pieces. Everything extra is just that. It's extra. So don't overwhelm your audience, and make sure that you're pointed in your content with your business plan.